But basically, I've been getting a lot of private messages, and then someone also posted a comment on my profile. I'm going to actually read that to you. It was by someone named Harryman, was his YouTube username, Herriman. And what he basically said was, okay, so now when the Archfiend is gone and Helsing 920 is almost gone, parentheses, again, are you going to leave or anything? I mean, making videos here, if you're a popular user, is a bit wasted now since this flag shit has been going on for a long time, and I don't think YouTube will do anything about it. Most of us are moving to Blip TV, so if you want to come with, then that would be awesome. And I want to start by saying thanks, I appreciate that sentiment, but my perspective on this whole thing is it absolutely positively sucks what's going on with the Archfiend. And I kind of stand by my previous statements that I really think that he has more than a leg to stand on. And if he wanted to go through the long, drawn-out process, which he, in the comment section, pretty much said he's not really willing to do, it's just a bunch of bullshit to him, it doesn't mean that much to him, so he's not really willing to put in the time that it would require. But if he were, he would have more than a leg to stand on and would be obviously successful against his copyright claims, infringement claims that people are seen to be making, because that's the purpose of flagging, is either for inappropriate content, which I really don't see him producing, and then copyright infringement, which I really don't see him producing. What he produces is in-your-face fucking opinions that I guess the majority of people just don't like to fucking hear. Yes, he does have 10,000 subscribers, but the people he speaks out against have millions of subscribers. So, even though I agree with the things that he says, and I agree with his methodology, and I agree with him as an internet persona, I have to say that he's obviously got more people against him than for him in this situation, and he sees that. And I guess, once again, like I said, you can watch my previous video on the subject and then go look at the comments. The Archfiend himself pretty much explained why he's not really willing to draw this to its full extent. And I 100% fully, perfectly understand his perspective and respect that. Now, to address basically what Harryman is saying is, I guess what I'm going to say is I'm happy where I am. It's not really my MO, my standard modus operandi, to call people out on the types of shit that Archfiend does. I'm more of a general ranter. I just go off about shit that pisses me off that's kind of random, and I really honestly don't have much intention on going after these YouTube partners that have misleading thumbnails and all this stuff. Honestly, until I started making these videos, I had never even fucking heard of these people. I mean, though the situation with the Archfiend sucks, that he's not going to be making YouTube videos here anymore, and that his opinion has been silenced, absolutely fucking sucks. But I gotta be honest, I'm not gonna change who I am and what I do here simply because the Archfiend got ass fucked. I know this comes across maybe as kind of weird, and I might lose some subscribers for this, but though I feel sympathy for his situation, I don't really feel that it's my personal responsibility to, I don't know, speak out any more than I have against it, or maybe carry the torch that he has lit. There are other people that are more than willing to do that, and that's fine. But I guess, at the risk of sounding arrogant, I like to think that I've established myself here. I've acquired 600 subscribers on the merits of my work after Archfiend gave me a boost, and I'd like to think that what I've been doing is acceptable. And just to put it right out there on the fucking table, what I've been doing is literally bitching about whatever I feel like bitching about. And most of the time, it's common day-to-day shit, and I like to bitch about video games too, which people seem to like when I bitch about video games. So, I mean, I really don't see any need to change what I'm doing right now, as I am so fucking under the radar that it doesn't really matter when it comes to me having to watch my back. I haven't really pissed anybody off of any importance. I haven't really said anything too terribly out-fucking-landish or outrageous. So I do feel sympathy for those people and their situation, but what help I did offer to, like, say, the Archfiend, I said, here, man, you know, I have confidence that you can fight this. You should talk to this person. You should talk to that person. And he basically said to me, man, no, that's cool, dude. I appreciate it, but I'm not worried about it. And so if he's not fucking worried about it, if the Archfiend himself is not fucking worried about it, why the hell should I worry about it? Because in my limited perspective, if he's not worried about it, and I turn around and start worrying about it, that's me second-guessing his judgment in a situation that I personally am not even fucking involved in. So, that's pretty much basically what I have to say on this particular subject. So yes, it absolutely fucking sucks that the Archfiend is leaving, but if he so is determined, he can either A, fight the problem and succeed, or he can B, go make videos elsewhere, or he can C, just turn his attention to his website, which all 10,000 of his subscribers should, at this point, be aware of his existence. So it's not like his voice is being 100% totally silenced. It's being silenced here on YouTube due to a faulty system. And maybe it's a little bit of hopelessness at my perspective, or my point at this point, but it's just like, why the fuck, if the one who is involved does not want to fight, then why the fuck should I worry about fighting? That's honestly like if you're a member of the Army and your commanding officer says, no, don't worry about those guys. Just don't worry about it. We'll go ahead and we'll fall back and we're not worried about it. You pick up your fucking rifle and you start shooting anyway. That would be the same kind of fucking thing in my opinion. The Archfiend says, I'm not fucking worried about it. I'm not gonna fight it. You guys really don't need to worry about it yourselves. But everyone seems to be expecting someone to stand up and fucking fight, but they just don't seem to be realizing that the Archfiend himself says, you know what the fuck ever. At least that's what I have gathered from him. So if you're watching this, Archfiend, and I've totally misinterpreted your perspective, please set me straight, and I will then correct myself in a video. But I have the feeling that I've pretty much got you pegged on this one from what you've said to me and what I've gathered you've said to other people, is that you're just not that fucking worried about it because it is what it is and that's all that it is. So there you have it. In summary, I'm going to continue doing what I do, which is bitching about random shit that pisses me off. Also, I have got a shit ton, an absolute fucking metric shit ton of rant requests that have come in that I'm absolutely fucking behind on. Now, I feel bad saying this. There's about half of them that I really don't want to do, that I'm not probably going to rant on that subject. So what I'm probably going to do in that regard is do a list of the ones that I don't want to do and apologize in a video to the people who sent me the request saying, sorry dude, I'm not going to cover that. In some cases, it's a scenario of I wouldn't touch that with a 50-foot fucking pole, and in other cases, it's a situation or scenario of what the person wants me to rant about. I don't necessarily agree with their perspective, and the rant that I do would be 180 degrees of the perspective that they want me to take. So I'll probably do a long video, or like a 10-minute video, in which I address those people one by one and say, hey, sorry, not going to do that one, just to give some sort of acknowledge. I am not ignoring you people who send me rant requests. I am just so fucking busy with all the shit going on in my life, and in combination, I'm a very disorganized person. So I am not ignoring you. Your rant requests are coming in. The messages are getting there. Sometimes I just either don't necessarily want to rant about what you're sending me a request about, or I've just gotten so far fucking behind. I was deleting messages the other day and came across like 25 fucking rant requests, that some of which I really actually wanted to do and need to do and am planning on doing. So really, in all realism, the next like 10 fucking videos that I put up are more than likely going to be rant request videos. So there you have it. I'm RantingRamsay. That's my opinion on this whole situation. It sucks, but what are you gonna fucking do? You know what I mean? Once again, to come back to the same point, if the person who is under fire refuses to return fire, what good is even pulling out your fucking weapon? don't think about it. So, I'm Ramsay. That's my rant. And you know what? You know fucking what? I'm going to openly say this right now. The one way in which I will carry on the Archfiend's legacy in honor to the man who got me my first 100 and some odd fucking subscribers, I will now end my videos by saying that is all. And I am doing that as an homage, a tribute to the Archfiend. Yes, I know that is how he was started ending his videos at the end of his stint here on YouTube. And since I'm not going to stand up and actively fucking fight like some people are asking me to, because the Archfiend himself is just like, don't worry about it, my particular homage, if you will, to the Archfiend is from here on out, I am ending my videos with, that is all.
Hey, did you get all that, man?